Hi fans of high quality entertainment. So I'm on to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, level 7 of my CD case. And then below that is CDs that can't fit in here. So there's some missing because I can't fit them in here. So that'll be probably the final video. And then, like I said, I've got a box with more kind of junky or older CDs, and I bought newer remastered versions of them. I also want to mention, somebody asked about this Beatles poster. It's a two-sided poster, and it was just from, I think from a Mojo magazine or something, a Beatles-related magazine. And the earlier years are on the reverse. And somebody else asked me maybe show my posters. I really don't have that many posters. Basically this and my Abbey Road poster by my computer. That's about it. And a Frank Zappa on the toilet framed poster or picture that my son bought me that I have not put up yet. I'm waiting till I move. Anyway, here we go. So we ended with Tom Petty. Next level, Tool. I still need Undertones. I still need to listen to these more. It's just, I get listening to Yes, and then I'm stuck. I only listen to music on the weekends at night, so 3 or 4 hours. So really not much time to listen to everything, but I have listened to this and I've really enjoyed it. I need to listen to it more. Tool. 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 I've listened to them all and enjoyed them. I just want to listen to them more. Tool. This is a great Canadian band. Sadly, the lead singer passed away from brain cancer just in the last few years. They did one final concert in Kingston, Ontario, their hometown, which is about 60 miles from here. This was their final album, Man Machine Poem, and it is superb. You should check them out on Spotify. A great song to start with is Ahead by a Century, my favorite Tragically Hip song, but they've got a lot of great songs. And this is a really good, but sadly final album from them. The Tubes, their debut album. I love early Tubes. Then they got a little bit too commercial for me, for my liking, but they're still a good band and they're still performing today. And this is a twofer. The Tubes, Young and Rich and Now. And I don't play them very often, but I mean, I know them very well. I know these albums very well. And I should listen to them again soon. I was also thinking of doing a series, 3 great albums in a row by a band or artist. I mean, there's a lot of them. And one of them is this band, the Undertones, their debut album with their very popular song, Teenage Kicks. And their second album, Hypnotized. And what I love about the Undertones is, even though, you know, the debut album is just excellent, but they seem to get better with every album and more mature, and unlike me. And this is my favorite of theirs, Positive Touch. It's a bit different than the first two, and this actually also has The Sin of Pride, which was their final album with Fergal Sharkey, which I've never really gotten into, so I should listen to it more. But the first 3 are excellent. And yes, I do have Tool's latest album, but like I said, it doesn't fit in the that section there, so it'll be in the final video. And this is in the wrong spot, so I guess it should be under S. It is Steppenwolf's debut album. And my laundry is ready to be put into the dryer. I'll be right back. That didn't take long. I'm a timer guy. So next, lots of this artist. And I definitely listen, well, I listen to some albums a lot more than others, but in time I'm going to listen to them all. This is his latest album, 3 Chords and the Truth. I've only listened to it twice, and so far it's good, but I'm going to give it more chances. His debut album, which of course he didn't know was being released by the company, so he doesn't consider it his debut album, if that makes sense. So it's not his debut album. Inarticulate Speech of the Heart. Excellent, I love it. Beautiful Vision. I haven't played as much as the others. I think this is, I might be wrong, but I think this is the one that has 3 instrumentals on it. 3 of the 10 songs are instrumentals. But I've been wrong once before. I love this one, Common One. Haunts of Ancient Peace, Summertime in England, When Heart is Open. Beautiful, love it. Into the Music. See, I get a couple of these confused. Maybe it's this one that has the 3 instrumentals. I don't know, but I haven't played this as much. Into the Music. Days Like This, I've only played once. I just bought it recently, and I always like, at least really like, Van Morrison albums when I hear them. But some of them I love, like this one, Moon Dance. Excellent. It's Too Late to Stop Now. Volumes 2, 3, 4, and a DVD I haven't even watched yet. And the original 2 record set, recorded live in concert. It's Too Late to Stop Now. Enjoy that. Magic Time that Molly bought for me. I love this. I've only played it now, I think 3 or 4 times, but the very first time it was like, this is one of his best albums, Magic Time. Once again, The Prophet Speaks I've only listened to once or twice. I need to listen to it more, but I enjoyed it. Back on Top I recently bought and I enjoyed it, very first listen. The Healing Game. Every Van Morrison CD I buy, I'm not like, I want to buy them all in time. But I'm not thinking, oh, this is going to be a good one. But when I listen to it, it's like, I'm so glad I bought this. I don't think I would give any of his CDs that I've heard any less than at least a 7 out of 10. But this is a 10 out of 10. Astral Weeks. I think it is my favorite Van Morrison album. Of the ones I have heard. Enlightenment is great. Really good opener with Real Gone, really upbeat. In the Days Before Rock and Roll, it's a bit strange he's got a guest vocalist on it, so you're kind of taken aback thinking, is that Van Morrison? But very original and really enjoy it. And another one that Molly found for me, TB Sheets, kind of a greatest hits, early greatest hits CD album. And Of course, he was in the band Them in the 60s. This is the complete Them, 1964-1967. And I haven't really listened to it enough. I need to listen to it more. I apologize. Big fan of this band. My favorite being White Light, White Heat. This is the, I think the 45th anniversary deluxe edition, and it's excellent. Sister Ray, well, the whole album, but especially Sister Ray is incredible. The Velvet Underground, I think this is their third album, and I haven't given this enough time, I guess. I need to listen to it more. And this one I really enjoy too. But I think most people actually, this is their favorite Velvet Underground album, and I love it. But I love their second album even more. The Vibrators, Pure Mania, their debut album, and they put out a lot of albums, and I believe they're still touring. And this is like punk rock, really catchy pop rock, pop music, I guess. I don't know, it's like lighthearted punk, but it's really catchy and I love it. Check them out on Spotify or wherever you can. A great song to start with would be Whips and Furs, You Broke My Heart, Wrecked on You, I love I Need a Slave, that's a really good one too. This is a very old version of Who Are You? I'd like to get a newer remastered version at some point. The Who, Quadrophenia, or Quadrophonia, I don't know. Not many times I hear the word quadrophenia. Or quadrophonia. Excellent. See, this is the way a record company should do a CD. Except this, like when I did the unboxing for it, this is stuck on. It's like glued on. Stupid record companies. Odds and Sods, this is the updated one with 23 songs. I bought the original vinyl years ago. Excellent. Newer remastered version of Who's Next with bonus cuts. Excellent. One of the greatest albums of all time, of course. And same thing with the Who Tommy. This is glued on. It's like if you peel it, it's going to wreck the cover. I tried to peel it. Now I've talked about, you know, bands releasing 3 really great albums in a row, and this is one of them. And I haven't played these a lot recently, but I know very well. But well, 2 weeks ago, I played all 3 in a row, and it was a very enjoyable experience. Wire, Pink Flag, they're a punk band, but they're really catchy, really short songs, especially on this one. There's 21 songs. A great song to check out is 12XU, Low Down, basically almost any song on this. Or check out the whole album, Pink Flag, on Spotify. And their follow-up, Chairs Missing, which is as good as their debut. Their third one, 154, before they broke up for a little bit, but they're still recording today. I loved it, but I didn't think it was as good as the first 2, but on the last listen, I finally got it. It takes years sometimes, but I really enjoyed this. So, 154. Oh, another Who album. Like I said, they're kind of mixed up a bit. The Who Live at Leeds. This is a there's a lot of different reissues they've done through the years. This one is broken, the spindle. Just gotta be careful with it. But this is a, like I said, a double. And it includes them doing Tommy. And some of these don't fit on the last section, but I'm just going to do them all so I don't have to do them in the last video. As some of you know, I am a big fan of this band, and I'm doing a series right now. I've just done the second one, Time in a Word, where I'm going to review and rank all of the Yes albums up to Magnification. But in no particular order, I have Yes songs, which I haven't listened to that much. I enjoy it, but I listen to their studio albums more. And Yes shows, which is excellent. Going for the One, I absolutely love. Awaken is one of my all-time favorite songs. It's going to be really hard to rank them. Tornado. Some Yes fans don't like this. I love it. Magnification, the final album with John Anderson. Excellent. I love it. The Ladder. I love it. Close to the Edge, a classic. I love it. A couple of these don't fit. They're just a little too large to fit, but I'll show them now. Relayer. Remix. This is the remixed one by Stephen Wilson. Superb. One of my favorite. It might be my favorite album, I think, of Yes, if I had to choose. Or this one, Tales from Topographic Oceans. And this is once again, the remixed. It includes the remixed version. And Blu-ray disc and everything. Drama. Even though it doesn't feature John Anderson, yes, I did buy it, and I think it's a very good album. I don't know how it will rank, but Key Studio, which I've said in the past, is just great. I love it. It's not really a studio album because they originally released Keys to Ascension Volume 1 and Volume 2, and both included studio tracks and live tracks, and which was kind of stupid to do. Rick Wakeman, I don't think, was too happy with that. So this is just all the studio tracks from that time. And they are, I think it's just as good as the early years. But what do I know? You didn't hear that. It's okay. It's okay. Oh no. Oh my God. I'm usually careful with my CDs. Big Generator, which I was pleasantly surprised with. I thought it wouldn't be very good, but I enjoyed it. Even Union. I need to listen to it more, but I don't think it's terrible. Oh, there's a Van Morrison I missed. Van Morrison, his band, and the Street Choir. Yes Talk. One of the worst album covers, especially for Yes. But I've enjoyed that. I've only listened to this 2-3 times, but I've enjoyed it. This should really, I guess, go under A, but it is basically Yes. Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman, Howe. It's Yes. And it's good, very good. And this actually was when I bought it. I bought it used. It has a cracked. That's not from just now. Just have to put a CD back together. I don't know what happened there. It's okay though. Yes, 90125. Really impressed with this. I always loved Owner of a Lonely Heart, but I mean, I don't know why, back in the day, there was just, for some reason, I just stopped buying Yes albums after Tornado, even though I loved Tornado. Open Your Eyes. It's good. It's really good. I know, I guess some Yes fans really put down this Billy Shearwood, but he did a great job on this album. And it features John Anderson, Steve Howe, Chris Squire, and Alan White. So I would call that Yes. Another remixed, the Yes album, which I'm ranking and reviewing next. Once again, a remix by Steve Wilson. Or was it Steven Wilson? I don't know. And of course, same thing, another remix, Fragile. Another great album by Yes. So that's all the Yes. And then, another great band, XTC, remixed by Steve Wilson. I apologize, it's Steven Wilson. Fragile, remixed by Steven Wilson. And he also remixed these great albums by this great band, one of my favorite 80s bands, XTC. One of my all-time favorite songs is on this, called Complicated Game. And a viewer sent me some more XTC, which I do have, CDs. I have Andy Partridge solo CDs. They're in the bedroom. And there's the book that I got that was autographed by Andy Partridge of XTC. So thank you very much once again to the viewer, whose name I forget at the moment. And Black Sea, another awesome album by XTC, with lots of bonus tracks and everything. And even though Zappa should be under Z, he's under F, because I have a lot of Frank Zappa. I apologize. Under Z, The Zombies, Odyssey and Oracle. I think they made some kind of mistake with the title, though, and it was supposed to be something else, and it ended up Odyssey and Oracle. I don't know. This is an older, but it's still remastered, and it sounds great. I don't need the latest remastered version of it. I'm happy with this one. Yep, The Zombies. Excellent. So that's it. Probably one final album with a lot of CDs that I have not shown yet. So thanks for watching, and would really appreciate your thoughts below on what I've shown you, and remember to join, and have a great day. Bye.